Complete this next cycle and take your arms alongside of the ears. Let them be on the ground. So now we're going to start to play with the arms and the toes moving away from one another. So as you inhale, right fingertips reach away from the right toes reach away from the right fingertips. And as we exhale, we glide it to center. Then inhale, left away from the left toes. And exhale, bring it back to center. Continue on with your own breath. Always remembering the rule that the longer the breath, the slower the movement. Complete one more full cycle. Then as you come back to center, you already recognize that this movement is coming from the pelvis. The pelvis is moving your blanket. But just for curiosity, bring the attention to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. So we're going to continue with the same movement, but now reaching literally the fingertips away from the toes and the toes away from the fingers. Can you get a bigger range? So you inhale to reach, exhale, bring it to center, then inhale to reach the opposite side, and exhale, bring it to center. Let's do 4 more cycles like that. And as you inhale to reach, can you fill up that lung with your breath? So if you're reaching with the right fingertips and right toes, bring the attention to filling that right lung. And same thing on the opposite side. Begin to observe that as you continue this practice, every time you go from side to side, there is more space inside the pelvis. You start to feel a little taller. Although you are on the mat, you can't measure that, but you start to feel long. One more cycle. Then bring it back to center. Open your arms out to the side like a starfish, and your legs out to the side. Feet are hopefully on the blanket, arms on the blanket. Now, as you inhale, you're the star. As you exhale, bend your right knee and your right elbow and bring one towards the other. Then inhale back to center, different than what we did before. And exhale over to the left. So left elbow, left knee. Inhale, center, reach fingertips away from the toes. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale to the left. Now, as you continue to go from side to side, notice the movement of your head just automatically without you having to think about it. So if everything is running smoothly, all of your reflexes are in order, your head will be turning towards the side where you're bending elbow and knee. Observe that. We're going to do one more cycle here, so complete where you are. Then inhale, come to center, reach your star long. Let some of the light within you spread out through your core, out in the sky as you reach fingertips and toes away from one another. Then the next time you exhale, take your knees out to the side, scrape the foot around, and bring your knees together into constructive rest. Pause here for a moment, rearrange your pelvis if you need to. So arms are still in a star position. With your heels on the ground, you're going to draw circles. So the heels are together. You're going to inhale the foot away from the pelvis. Then open it out to the side. As you exhale, bend your knees and roll the hip so you can bring your knees back together. So you're drawing this really wide circle with your knees as you slide your heels on the ground. So as you inhale, you straighten the knees, stretch the legs, take them out to the side. As you exhale, you bend the knees and bring them back together in constructive rest. Let's do that one more time. Then let's reverse the circle here. So you take your knees out to the side and then begin to straighten the knees, finding a star. Inhale the feet together. Exhale, bend the knees back to constructive rest. So you're reversing the entire movement. Two more cycles here. When you complete your next cycle, come into constructive rest and pause. Just notice this incredible amount of energy that's flowing into your pelvis, into your hip area. Then bring the knees to the chest and rock softly from side to side.